Hello everybody, so let us look at this question from the SAT math section. Over here we have a system of equations, y equals 4x and y equals x squared minus 12. We have been told a solution to the given system of equations is x comma y, where x is greater than 0. What is the value of x? Now, we have that y equals 4x and we have that y equals x squared minus 12. So let us write that down over here first. Y equals 4x, and then y equals x squared minus 12. So what we're going to do over here in order to solve this, in order to find the value of x, is that we're going to bring this 4x down over here. Like y equals 4x, so we're going to bring this 4x down over here. Then we're going to subtract both sides by 4x, and then that'll give us 0 equals x squared minus 12 minus 4x. So this is what we're going to do. Okay, so because y equals 4x, we have that 4x equals x squared minus 12 from this y equals x squared minus 12 equation. Then we subtract both sides by a 4x. Okay, and then we have 0 equals x squared minus 12 minus 4x. Okay, we continue up here. Let's continue here. Okay, we'll rewrite this particular equation as 0 equals x squared minus 4x minus 12. Okay, now what we have to do in order to solve this equation is that we have to divide this particular polynomial into two separate factors. Okay, so in order to do that, we have to find excuse me, this particular equation is going to have, this particular polynomial is going to have two roots. Okay, the product of those roots is going to be negative 12. The sum of those roots is going to be equal to 4. Okay, sum of those roots is equal to 4. Product of those roots is equal to negative 12. Okay, so we divide this into two factors into parentheses, I must say. Okay, let's let me bring the eraser over here. Let's kind of sort of write a 0 over here. 0 equals to these two factors multiplied by each other. Let's divide this like this. Okay, cool. Now we have that the sum of the factors is equal to positive 4. The product of the factors is equal to negative 12. Now the factors of 12 such that their sum is equal to 4 is positive 6 and negative 2 right here. Okay, positive 6 and negative 2. Excuse me. Oh, I got this wrong. It's actually, let me start this all over. Yeah, so the roots are indeed 6 and negative 2. However, we have, for positive 6, we have to put a minus sign right here, x minus 6, and for negative 2, we have to put a plus sign over here for negative 2. So, x minus 6 when set equals to 0, okay, x minus 6 when set equal to 0, we have x equals 6. X plus 2 when set equal to 0, we have that x equals negative 2. Okay, so we have satisfied the condition of their sum being positive 4 and their product being negative 12. Another shortcut to really find the factors of this polynomial is see that we have a negative 4 over here in the middle. Okay, so in order to first we write 6 and 2 because we know that their sum is kind of sort of going to be equal to 4. Okay, so we write 6 and 2. And then in order to decide the signs, we basically see that, okay, positive 6 minus 2 equals to positive 4, and then negative 6 plus 2 equals negative 4. So we go with the latter option. Okay, the latter option. Okay, so that means negative 6x plus 2x is equal to negative 4x. So that is how we decided that this sign right here is going to be negative and this side right here is going to be positive. Now, I said that the sum of the roots is indeed equal to positive 4. However, as far as the shortcut is concerned, okay, we have to see that, okay, find a sum such that the like these two number the do it such that these two numbers when added together is going to be equal to the coefficient over here, which is actually -4. Okay, the coefficient is -4, so we have to decide the signs of these two numbers such that their sum will be equal to the coefficient. Okay, which is -4. Okay, so that is how we decided, like -6 plus 2 equals to the coefficient right here. Okay, -4. However, I had said earlier that the sum of the roots has to be equal to +4, and that is indeed true. Yes, when we set x minus 6 equal to 0, we get +6. When we set x plus 2 equal to 0, we get -2. And when these two numbers are added together, there's like these two numbers 6 and -2 are the roots, and their sum is indeed equal to +4. So that's that. However, for the shortcut method, we want like the sum of these two particular numbers right here to be equal to the coefficient, which is -4. So that is how we come up with -6 and +2 in order to follow the shortcut, method. So we have been asked what is the value of x, okay, and we have that x is greater than 0. So out of these two numbers, 6 is the number greater than 0, and therefore we have x equal to 6 as our final answer over here. Now, thanks to all of you for watching this video. I'd like to see all of you in the next one.